Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Digging in to try it again, Brian Hensley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hensley.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Here we go.
A runner at first with no outs here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Robbie Boyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Boyer.
1 out. We got 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Standing in, Bobby Rico. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bobby Rico.
Hey now, we got 2.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 out with the man at first.
Where's the first here?
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Digging in, Jeff Fuentes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Nobody here, no outs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Davis Hansen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hansen.
Here it comes. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout.
Come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready once again, Kerry Callaway.
Right fielder, number
He's
12.
0 for 2 thus far
Kerry
in this one.
Callaway.
Hey, now, we got two. We got two.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Kenny Copeland. And guys,
Leading off for
7th
Erie.
inning already. Hey, I'm not
Designated hitter,
complaining, but this one's
Kenny
been flying
Copeland.
by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cram is there for it. He's got it one away. So striding in. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Batting.
Into the
Catcher,
box, Eddie Santiago.
Santiago.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Striding into the box, Brian Hensley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hey, no outs now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, the rain is coming down hard here. It's definitely getting wet out there. Look at the outfielders. Those poor guys, they always get soaked out there in the outfield. All I got to say, though, is I'm glad I'm sitting right here in the booth next to you, Matt, and not down there on the field.
Grounded foul off to the right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stapleton moves over. One down. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Now to the plate, Robbie Boyer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, we got one here.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stapleton has it in his tracks. 2 gone. So digging in now, Bobby Rico. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Rico.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your
Martin
attention, please.
Bird enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs
Number
here
9.
instead of the standard 3.
Martin Bird.
Not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kerry Fry takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Pedro Castaneda is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Abdul Riley closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Water. Stepping into the box, Greg Prater. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. To short. Fry. Tough throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches.
So stepping in, Kerry Fry. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Ready for another chance. Kerry Fry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fry.
First pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, this guy's having a pretty good season. That's a nice line drive. Look, Double-A. We see a lot of guys jump from Double-A to the big leagues. This is where you become a true prospect.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Schuster comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Schaefer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parnell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. At the plate, Quinn Jacobson.
Second baseman, Quinn Jacobson.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in once again, Greg
batter,
Prater.
7.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Greg Prater.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Ready once again, Kerry Fry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kerry Fry.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Drive it.
1-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a play. Hey now.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Ready for another shot now. Kerry Fry. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Fry.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. To his left. Prater. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Carmen Valenzuela gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, the Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Colon, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Scoreless top half. They drop timeout, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, 100 for the full road trip. We're in good standing. So right now you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know,
throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in their last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
And that brings up Mike Compton. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Digging in to try it again, Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Get your pitch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Striding in once again, Mike Compton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mike Compton.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and back. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that.
Into the box now, Sam Fontenot. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch is short, hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping into the box, Kerry Fry. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that brings up Mike Compton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mike Compton.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Beautiful diving stop. What a play.
That was a great defensive play there. And you know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Digging in, Carlo Estrella.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 2
Catcher,
thus far in this one.
Carlo Estrella.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets.
Stepping up now, Henry
The batter,
Rotino,
second
as he'll look
baseman,
to bring home that tying
Henry
run from second with a base
Rotino.
hit into the outfield.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So coming
Now
to the
batting,
plate, Guillermo
third baseman.
Diaz. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch
Diaz.
spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here we go now. Come on
Comes
now.
set
one
with
time.
the 0-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Pablo
Now batting,
Sanchez.
The first baseman, Pablo Sanchez.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2. Standing in, Kerry
Leading
Fry.
off for
He's working on a
Pensacola.
3-hit ball game right
The
now.
shortstop, Kerry Fry.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Into the box now, Mike Compton.
Now batting,
No hits in 3
first
tries
baseman,
so far. He's struck
Mike
out once.
Compton.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing
Now
a fastball
batting,
right by a guy.
Catcher, Carlo Estrella.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Fontenot backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full, and the visitors are out in front here, 5-2.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Biloxi Shuckers secure their 10th victory of the season. Kevin Valdez earns his first win of the season. Clay Hecht hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First.
A young player who's made a few errors early on is addressed about his struggles.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Sherman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
0-2, here it comes. Line towards center field. Spangler is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Settling in now, Mike Compton. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Come on, big guy.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So stepping in, Matt Schaefer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rodriguez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in to try it again, Gustavo Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, no one down here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Ready for another chance? Kerry Fry.
Shortstop, Kerry Fry.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Compton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Compton.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in once again,
Now
Matt
batting,
Schaefer. He'll look
number
to bounce
90.
back after striking out his last time up.
Drive it. See it driving.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now
Standing
batting,
in,
catcher,
Steve Thorpe.
Steve
Get your pitch right here.
Thorpe.
Come on now.
Here it comes, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Hey. Digging in and looking for more,
Now
Kerry
batting,
Fry.
the
A couple of
shortstop,
singles to his credit
Kerry
thus far.
Fry.
Make it come to you.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local. Ready for another shot now.
Now batting,
Pablo
the first
Sanchez. He's
Pablo
1 for 2 in the ball
Sanchez.
game.
Here we go, boys.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Come on,
The
fellas,
batter,
let's go.
shortstop, Woody McGill.
2 down. You got 2 down.
Hit on the ground to short. Fry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in once again, Kerry Fry. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Kerry Fry.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught. And
ready once again, Gene Parnell. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Parnell.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Speared on the dive. He goes to first. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kerry Fry. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. David Goforth gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Clay Hecht records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Flezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Left on. For the Blue Wahoos, 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kirby St. John, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
At the plate, Kerry Fry.
Third.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Fry.
Way in front of that fastball. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go on to the top of inning number.
Hey, here we go.
At the plate, Robert Marte.
Center fielder, Robert Marte.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sam Fontenot.
Sam Fontenot.
The 1-2 pitch to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now, Kerry Fry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kerry Fry.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh? Hey, your pitch. See it.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Wait for a good one.
0-1, here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting, Kerry Fry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fry.
Here we go.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
He's tough to get out anyway, but you put him on a streak like this, it seems like his concentration has gone to a whole nother level.
Now at the plate, Mike Compton. He singled his last time up.
Mike Compton.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the... Into the box, Kerry Fry.
Shortstop, Kerry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, Kerry Fry. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Kerry Fry.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 coming. On the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, They did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-6, the final score in this game. Kirby St. John notches his 3rd win of the year. Doug Kay couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of... It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Game 1 here in the month of May. Stepping in, Kerry Fry.
The shortstop, Kerry Fry.
Stay hot, baby.
Now here's the drive out to right center field. Spangler rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Stepping into the box, Steve Thorpe. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. High in the air out towards shallow right. Price has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of this. Into the box now, Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Quinn Jacobson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Quinn Jacobson.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Fry gloves. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Kerry Fry. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Fry.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jacobson has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Robert Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, 1
Marte.
down now, 1 down.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes.
So striding forward now, Greg Prater, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, we got 2 down.
3-1, here it is. This is line to left. Cameron is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Now at the plate, Kerry Fry.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hit hard to short. Prater comes up with it, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a nice save on that ball in the dirt as well as they get him at first on a super play from deep in the hole.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Brett Fanning notches his 3rd win of the year. Mariano Casto was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Danny De La Cruz closes the door for the The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland number 76. The right-hander from Mexico gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Automais has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Harold, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Lifted in the air to right field. Espinosa is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Striding in, Carlos Cordero, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You have to earn it to beat them.
Micah Rooney.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Micah Rooney is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
All right, here we go now.
Batting 6th, left fielder Kevin Aviles.
Stepping in now, Kevin Aviles, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Hey, got 2 here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. The Yard Goats are out on top.
Hey,
Stepping in, Maurice Ferris. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Ferris.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Hey, plays the 1. Here we go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Into the box now, David Yang, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And now a pitch on the way. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Automaze backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, Sean Costa. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Hey, get on with your best stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yard Goats lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Kevin McHenry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin McHenry.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Plays the 1 here.
Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, nobody away.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nicholas Naquin, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nicholas Naquin.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Automaze is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 59. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Espinoza is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Settling in now, Carlos Cordero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Cordero.
Into the windup and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Micah Rooney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Micah Rooney.
On the ground to the right side. Backhanded. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Aviles. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Aviles.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Stone is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yard Goats lead it 2-0. Stepping into the box, Maurice Ferris. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Here we go, guys.
Ferris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. David Yang will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Automais ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Sean Costa.
Catcher, Sean Costa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go, guys.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on?
Stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 7th inning coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 2-0. Digging in once again, Kevin McHenry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kevin McHenry.
The pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Called strike 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Popped straight up. Fry just to the left of the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Ready once again, Nicholas Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nicholas
Roll it up right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it's foul, strike one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Number 59 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here we go.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Third baseman,
Carlos Cordero,
Cordero.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Micah Rooney. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In now, Kevin Aviles. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Kevin Aviles.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Into the box, Maurice Ferris. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, David Yang. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Down here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Abdul Riley trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Kerry Fry notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 4 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Sea Dogs, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyway. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Your attention, please. Now
Digging in to
pitching
try
for
it again, Chris
Gary Fry.
Hey, we got two down.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Libby. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box
at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And a rather easy first out. Ready once again, Luke Kent. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Kent.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line.
I got it.
And that's in there. Base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Striding in once again, Derek Winter. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Redmond is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, Jason Fay. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Hey, let's go right here.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yard Goats come out on top for their 30th victory. Alexis Diaz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kerry Fry gets a 4-out save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
And please drive home safely. Your attention, please.
Ready for another chance? Justin Peralta. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
And here we go.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The center fielder.
Into the box
number
now.
2,
Luke Kent. Slow roller back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice, water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers. That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Ryan Thomas. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Yard Goats get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Bobby Jensen earns the win, his second. Carry
3 errors and
stepping into the box, Jonas Molina. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in, Ken Williams. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Williams.
Hey, we got one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Redmond is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Stepping into the box, Chris Aguila. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Got 2 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Bruce Erasmus with his 4th win this season. Jed Hornsby pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kerry Fry hammers down the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it.
A skipper praises his team for a stellar start to their campaign.
Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more, Jamal Ziegler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Hey, we got nobody.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mays onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now. Joaquin Cabral. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. Just late. He's safe. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with 1 gone. Striding in once again, David Lint. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
0-2, here it is. Hit to short.
Boy, roll it.
To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Hartford get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Henry Campanella wins his 3rd of the season. Kerry Fry hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Your attention,
Kerry
please.
Fry comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Kerry Fry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Arias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Henry Arias.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Plays it first.
Hit out towards second. On to Mays is there. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Ready for another chance? Derek
The batter,
Perez.
number 14, second baseman.
Now some action out in the
Derek
bullpen as a
Perez.
lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Leroy Soria. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Soria.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
2 down, 2 down.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For the victorious
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Hartford Yard Goats get their 20th home win this year. Kerry Fry wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Home safely.
Kerry Fry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 25, Kerry Fry.
Digging in once again, Alex Whiteside. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box now, Ray Newberry.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lopez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Eric Sirota. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Eric Sirota.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A one-run finish today, 5-4. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Scott Simon, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping into the box, Kerry Fry. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
And that brings up Mike Compton. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Mike Compton.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Iswaldo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first, and they get the double. Ready now, Carlos Feliz. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned to stuff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Compton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Roberson shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning. Digging in once again, Jesus Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete. Chattanooga leads it here 3-0.
Here we go.
Striding in once again, Kerry Fry. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kerry Fry.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
So stepping in, Mike Compton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Compton.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Kerry Fry. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, let's Let's go, big fella.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Ready once again, Mike Compton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
From the stretch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So striding forward now, Michael Schuster. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Steve Thorpe. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Scott Simon wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, an intriguing James Tsai, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even...
Oh, look at this. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Now in the box, Kerry Fry. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Kerry Fry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Jim Roberson.
Leading off for Chattanooga. Right fielder,
Hey, no one down here.
Jim Roberson.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to short. It in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Robert Oswaldo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag. And so striding in, Kerry Fry. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kirby Matsui. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matsui.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Rose. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rose.
Hard hit ball to short. Fry gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 7th inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 9-2. At the plate, Kerry Fry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Kerry Fry.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Scorched to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Now at the plate, Carlos Feliz.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Carlos Feliz.
The 2-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Rose.
The designated hitter, Greg
from the windup,
Rose.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. Hey now. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Thursday night baseball rolls on. Into the box now, Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Swing and a shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
10-6, the final score in this game. James Sy with his 4th win this season. Chris Colon couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game with a victorious Lookout. 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Wahoos, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern get the nod to start here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Now a ball ground. B2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Kerry Fry. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Fry.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Munoz has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Keith Maxwell.
Third baseman, Keith
Runner in scoring
Maxwell.
position at second with 2 down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In now, Kerry Fry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Coming to the plate now, Kerry Fry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Digging in, Kirby Matsui. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matsui.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, your pitch.
This is line to left. Munoz is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Lookouts lead it 4-3. Standing in, Kerry Fry.
Shortstop, Kerry Fry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Now at the plate, Kirby Matsui. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Digging in now, Joey Cameron. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
Ready on 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Roberson looks up and gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, this guy's been unhittable.
Striding into the box, Luis Munoz, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Roberson is digging for home, and the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Into the box now, Kerry Fry. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only 1 away. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Right guy, right place. Easy here.
The 0-1 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
No one back. Hey, easy right now. Here we go.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2. Shot back up the middle. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-7 game.
What a comeback. Down 1. You pick up the 2 RBI hit. Now let's see if they're able to shut the game down with their pitching.
Stepping up now, Kirby Matsui.
Hey, your pitch.
Third
No one
baseman,
better.
Kirby Matsui.
Hey, no one better here. Let's go. Come on. Hey, get your pitch. No
He's
better.
set. Here's the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in, Joey
The left fielder,
Cameron.
number 3, Joey Cameron.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Digging in, Keith
Leading off
Maxwell.
in the bottom of the 9th, third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. Wandy Peralta gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Danny De La Cruz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Now batting, Kerry Fry. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So digging in now, Willard Spangler, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. On to first, a double play. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Stepping in, David Vina, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Here we go, boys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fry charging. And a good throw gets him one gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5.
Striding in once again, Kerry Fry. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another shot now. Kerry Fry, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Fry.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in and looking for more, Robert Oswaldo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robert Oswaldo. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. To short. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Ready for another chance. Kerry Fry.
Shortstop, Kerry Fry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Digging in once again, Willard Spangler.
Right fielder, Willard Spangler.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score.
Final
the Chattanooga Lookouts get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got Alex Wimmers gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matty's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Settling in now, Kerry Fry. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fry.
Hey, attaboy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Chattanooga leads it here. Ready once again, Jesus Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hernandez.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Digging in to try it again. Kerry Fry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fry.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping into the box, Kerry Fry. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Iswaldo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Now at the plate, Jesus Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Lookouts lead it 9-4.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
11-5, the final tally in this one.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight we've got a good match. Jack Sang, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance.
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from the heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Kerry Fry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
Ready for another shot now. Willard Spangler, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Hernan Iribarren. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
A grand slam off the first batter he sees.
Digging in and looking for more, Kerry Fry. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Kerry Fry.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Way in front of that fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here we go now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Ready with another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kerry Fry. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Cameron is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
Fielder number 34.
Ready once again, Willard Spangler. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Juan Minaya claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daniel Finn hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Kerry Fry. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Matt, I love the fact they hit and ran right there. 0-0 score, tie ball game, but you're putting pressure on the defense. You want to score first. Now they're set up first and third in a situation where they can now take the lead if they finish the inning out properly.
Stepping in, Willard Spangler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Spangler.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's running towards second. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts, 1 through 9.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding in once again, Kerry Fry. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
From the stretch. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third. Cameron rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Digging in to try it again, Willard Spangler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Willard Spangler.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Striding into the box, Hernan Iribarren. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Manzanillo moving to his left. And that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. So striding in, Amaury Armas.
Center fielder, Amaury Armas.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Alexander rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Coming to the plate now, Kerry Fry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Armas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty.
Stepping in, Kerry Fry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Now at the plate, Willard Spangler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Willard Spangler.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scored. Digging in now, Kerry Fry, he's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 8-0.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. Chris Colon with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alexi Ramirez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Standing in, Kerry Fry. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
At the plate, Willard Spangler. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he takes strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location.
Hit down the line at first. Watley takes it in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. At the plate, Steve Uribe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
To short, hit hard. Backhanded. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Digging in, Willard Spangler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Spangler.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kendrick trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into third, and he's safe.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
First baseman.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Now at the plate, Kerry Fry. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Vargas racing back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right?
Coming to the plate now, Kerry Fry. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Now in the box, Steve Uribe. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Sam Sherman earns his first win of the season. Luther Odell. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the... At the plate, Kerry Fry. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Batting fourth.
And that brings up Mike Compton. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting. That's going to get him to the big leagues someday. Taking the ball the opposite field. You're going to have to hit to all fields if you want to be effective in the majors.
Settling in now, Hernan Iribarren. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here. Stepping into the box, Kerry Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Compton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Mike Compton.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Vargas racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Third home run for him on the year, and it'll leapfrog him out in front to a 4-2 lead. Into the box now, Ellis Alexander.
Ellis Alexander.
The 0-2 delivery. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way.
Stepping up to the plate, Kerry Fry. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Grounder down the line at third. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The tag, and he is out at second. So stepping in, Murray Fernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great.
Now to the plate, Kerry Fry. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Kerry Fry.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Find a gap.
The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box, Mike Compton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Mike Compton.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score tonight. Pensacola earned the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Vaughn Bentler claims the win out of the pen, his first. The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is. So striding forward now, Kerry Fry. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game.
Here we go one time like a big dog.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Carol, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, man, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Well hit, but also well foul into the seats in left. 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. First and second here with nobody out.
Let's go now. One time.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In to score, the runner from second.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Now batting, Willard Spangler. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Hernan Iribarren. He went deep in the contest last night. On the ground to the right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
All right. Attaboy. That'll way to square it up.
Now at the plate, Kerry Fry.
Now batting, Third baseman, Kerry Fry.
Hard hit at third. Played on the backhand. To second for one. On to first. And how about that for an entrance? One pitch. Coming to the plate now Kerry Fry. He doubled earlier in the game. Kerry 1 for 2 to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Striding in, Willard Spangler.
The right fielder, number 34, Willard Spangler.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Now that's pretty special. So many left-handed hitters pull the ball now. To take the ball the other way and drive it through that hole, that's very unique for today's game.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up now Kerry Fry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out. Standing in, Ellis Alexander. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Ellis Alexander.
Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play. Ready now, Kerry Fry. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Now at the plate, Willard Spangler is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, get one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos, with a big 17-hit attack, Brett Fanning earns win number 4 on the season. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hard up there.
Standing in, Kerry Fry. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Hard hit down the line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate, Willard Spangler. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Spangler.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that brings up Mike Compton. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Mike Compton.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. At the plate, Michael Schuster. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Figueroa has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded.
And
So stepping in,
George
Stephen
General.
Hoskins, hitting a little
Third
over
baseman.
250 coming into action in
Stephen
this one.
Hoskins.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Stepping in and ready
The
for
batter,
another shot,
third
Kerry
baseman,
Fry.
Kerry Fry.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willard
right fielder, number
Spangler.
34.
2s all over the
Willard
place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Cameron rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Striding in once again, Mike Compton,
batting,
and we'll see what
third
he can
baseman,
do here. 2 on,
Mike
2 away, 2
Compton.
home so far this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors in it. Ready for another chance, Jeffrey Brown.
Catcher,
0 for 1 here in the early
Jeffrey
going.
Brown.
Hey, come on, we gotta hold him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Fry is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Digging in to try it again, Kerry
off for
Fry.
Pensacola.
Couple of
Third
singles to
baseman,
his credit thus
Kerry
far.
Fry.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, big guy.
Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with another 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Willard
The right
Spangler.
fielder, number
A hit
34.
in 2 tries so
Willard
far.
Spangler.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hulk.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Get your pitch. Right here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready once again, Mike Compton.
Now batting,
0 for 1
the
for
first
him here
baseman,
in this one.
Mike
And he'll step
Compton.
off. And there he goes towards second. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Digging in once again, Michael
Now batting,
Valero. He's
second
working on a
baseman,
3-hit ball game
Michael
right now.
Valero.
Here we go now. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. So striding forward now, Kerry Fry. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Kerry Fry.
Third baseman, Kerry Fry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Carmen Valenzuela earns his...
Great job today.